26-27 Premier League preview Chelsea edition. I think now that Arsenal have won the Premier League, the club with the most expectations on their shoulders going into next season will most definitely be Chelsea. Since Clearlake has taken over Chelsea, they have been very volatile in terms of where they finish in the league. Sometimes they finish 12th, sometimes they get Champions League spots, sometimes they get Conference League. Last season, they ended up getting not a single European competition and finished in 10th. The reason I say they've got the most expectations on their shoulders is because Chelsea spend a crazy amount of money, but nobody really expects them to be competing on a consistent basis. The issue isn't the fact that they can't compete, because they've shown that they can for half the season anyways. The issue is they can't maintain it for a whole season. Not to mention just how poor they are in terms of discipline. The amount of times they shot themselves in the foot for no reason last season was crazy. That being said though, they bring in a manager who's a proven winner and has gone invincible with Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. Granted, things didn't really work out for him at Real Madrid last season. It looks like Chelsea have brought him in and have trusted him to bring in the profiles on the kind of players that he wants to implement his system. Roy Lacroix, who has played in the back three before, which he loves to use in his system. He also brought wing backs to be able to fit into his system. With Garnacho leaving, he's brought in a hybrid number 10 slash left winger in Morgan Rogers, who can fit into the system that Xabi Alonso wants to implement with two 10s alongside Cole Palmer. Most importantly, he's addressed key areas that a lot of Chelsea managers have neglected in the past, and that is bringing in old heads, Premier League proven experience. Chelsea's best players have been rested, they're rejuvenated. Cole Palmer didn't go to the World Cup, neither did João Pedro, who had a brilliant first season for Chelsea. Also looks like they're keeping Enzo Fernandez, who a lot of people speculated might be leaving this summer transfer window. A lot of people, myself included, might not agree that this guy is the best in his position, but a lot of managers value what he brings on and off the ball. One player that we all forgot about, Mudryk, is also back in their squad. Chelsea might not have the best players in each position, but they do have a lot of quality in their team, a lot of young quality. I'm not here to say that they have to win the Premier League, but with the lack of European competition and the fact that they only have the Premier League to focus on alongside some cup competitions, these guys have to be within touching distance of the top two teams come March, April. They have no choice but to finish in the Champions League spots, whether that's top 4 or top 5, it doesn't matter. They have to be in that list. Otherwise, that is a failure in my eyes. Can I be honest? Chelsea is one of the few teams I'm looking forward to watching this season because their players and their manager excite me, and they look like they're going to be a lot of fun to watch.